Hi YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Die Hard Wednesday. I am super excited that you guys decided to join us today. If you are new to Die Hard Wednesday, this is a personal challenge for me to get my dies out and start using them for my projects. I have two crafty friends that are also participating. Shanta, who is Shanta H, and Markisha, who is Staple M1. Links to their YT channels will be in the description box below, so you guys can go and check them out today as well. This series is every other Wednesday, so the next scheduled date will be on May the 11th. This series, I think I just told you, it's every other Wednesday. We also have giveaways. We have giveaways at the end of the month. Today, Shantae will be drawing a winner for the month of April. All you have to do to be eligible for the giveaways, just make sure you are subscribed to all of our channels, comment on our videos, and you can like our videos if you like what you see. If you are inspired by what you see in our videos, make sure you let us know so that we can tune into your YouTube channel to see how you have used your dies as well. I love to see how others are also using their dies for their projects, so make sure you let us know. However, video responses are not required to be eligible for the giveaways. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my the dies that I used today. I use this La La Land. This is a filigree corner die. I have used this die quite a bit, and I find that it's a frequent go-to die. I really love it to add a little accent to your projects. So I use that. I use this Doris die, and let's see if it has a name to this die. I don't know, it's just a rectangle die. Okay, so I used a larger one in this. I used Gina Marie stitch rectangles, Gina Marie X stitched rectangles. I use my scallop circles. I use the basic circles. I use the Stampin' Up circles, and I use the large scallop circle there. And this was the first time I've used this die. This is called the Cascading Grace Pocket. This is Spellbinder's Amazing Paper Grace. And I must say, I really like this die. It comes with 4, and you can see there how it's used. And I can't wait to use this again. So I was super excited to bust out a die that I haven't used yet. So I was really pleased with this, and like I said, I can't wait to use it again. So the paper that I used for my project today actually came from file folders. So let me share those with you. So I use these file folders, I'm sorry for the glare, and I picked these up from Marshall's. And I must say, I absolutely enjoy working with the file folders, basically because it's a heavier weight, so your project is more sturdy. I absolutely loved it. Let me see, did I use it to cut out with my dies? Trying to think. Well, it cuts pretty good, you know, when I used it on the trimmer. And like I said, it makes your projects really sturdy. So the next time you see some file folders, look at it for paper crafting, ways to use it in your crafting. Okay, so let me share with you what I created. What I decided to create today, I created a flip book. There are quite a bit of challenges going on right now, and I wanted to get in on it. I believe Tina is having a challenge, and also Sandy. So I'm going to submit this flip book for both of those ladies' challenges. So I decided to go with Pink Panther. I've been seeing a lot of Mickey Mouse, the Minions, different characters, and one of my favorite childhood characters was Pink Panther. I loved Pink Panther. So I thought that would really be fun to create a flip book flip book showcasing him. So what I decided to do on the front, I decided, of course, to do a fun shaker. Basically, for the images, I just printed those off on my computer. I got them off the internet. And I thought that this image would be really fun for the front of the flip book. I included some stickers from my stash to just accent the pages there. And you can see it there. It says, be kind, be lovely, be amazing. You can see those filigree, La La Land filigree corners, how it really finishes off your page really nicely. And you can see the scallop circle there. So I think the front of this turned out cute. And you can see the paper there from the file folder. And that really turned out nice. I love it. So what I decided, this is a folio style flip book. I decided to use that style and, you know, put it in the form of a flip book. So I closed it off with this cute pink ribbon, and it opens up like this. And here's that really pretty pocket. This is the Cascading Grace pocket here. And I just put some ephemera that I had in my stash to dress up the pocket. And you can see, let me bring it up closer, how beautiful that pocket is. I absolutely love that. Okay, and then this part right here also comes in that die set, and I just put it in the back of the page to dress it up. And then I put a lot of cutouts of the Pink Panther in here, and accenting it with the gold paper. So let's see if I can get these out here. This one, and I'm just going to share them with you real quickly. I stippled up the hat just to give it a little bit more character, but I love how this turned out. This is so pretty. And here he is there. And then here I also stippled up the hat there. And here he is here. Isn't that cute, you guys? I love it. And here he is here. Isn't that cute? So I just included a lot of cutouts, accenting it with the gold paper, and put it in that pocket. And this is how that pocket, you can see how dimensional that is. So you can really get a lot in there. Okay, and then you can see this piece here. And then I just added some washi tape there to, you know, just accent that a little bit. So let me bring that out so you can see it better. I also used some washi tape here in the middle, and then it opens up like this. And then I have a flip here. I added some washi tape here, a sticker here, and this just flips up like this. And then, oh gosh, let's see how I'm gonna show this. It's kind of hard to show. Let me go like this. This part right here is magnetized, so that closes shut like that. And then it opens up like this. You can see that, and I have a cutout there and a cute little mason jar and some washi tape, if you can see that. It's kind of hard to show these flip books. And then here's the middle portion. And what I did here, I made an envelope, and I just added a lot of, you know, stuff inside. Like I added my picture. I think Tina wanted a picture. And then here's my mail tag. You can see that. And then here's my currently here. And then I just put some little ephemera there. And then this is a sticker, and what you can do with your stickers, bag them on your cardstock. I use my gold cardstock to bag that, to give it some more strength, you know, in dimension. And then I put a pop dot there and just use that to accent the envelope. I cut off the top portion of the envelope and added that cascading pocket top portion up there on the envelope to dress it up more. Okay, so that's that page. And then here's this bottom flip here. I just used some more ephemera little cutouts there for that piece. Okay, it's kind of hard to show these flip books, but that goes like that. And then this is the next part over here. You can just see that, and I think the Pink Panther turned out cute. I put a sticker there that said, yeah. And you can see those X-stitched used on the cutouts, and it just really makes your images pop a lot better when you layer them up like that using those stitch dies. So that's that page, and then here's this page right here. I used another image of Pink Panther. I used a beautiful sticker there, and then you can see those beautiful X-stitch dies again. So pretty. Okay, and this is how it looks again. And like I said, this turned out pretty, and this is very sturdy, and that's another thing that I also like about this style of a flip book. I wanted it really sturdy. So it just folds up like that, and it'll tie in the front, and this is what it looks like on the back. Okay, so that's my Pink Panther folio flip book is what I call it. So I hope you guys like my project. Please give me a thumbs up if you like what I created today. Make sure you guys check out Shanta and Markisha to see what they have created, and make sure to also visit Shanta because she will be drawing a winner for the month of April. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.